I have a
Yes.
question. Actually,
Yes.
I face a lots of problem regarding a conversation. Okay, I want
Hmm.
to learn how to compliment in front of people. Suppose if someone have some skills, some talent, it's look like beautiful and smart. So how to give a compliment in front of?
Compliment.
Yes.
How to give a compliment?
Hmm.
So, what kind of compliment? You need to give me a situation.
Okay, suppose you mentioned some ideas like regarding a business. So
Hmm.
I try to tell like your idea is outstanding. It's going to 100% work. So depend on discussion
Hmm.
about business related. So how do I
Hmm.
compliment? Like your idea is fabulous.
Okay. So you can say that you have if you have a great idea. That's a
Hmm.
good idea. This is a typical co-location. Co-location are words that are either phrases or sentences that are very commonly used. So if
Okay.
somebody gives you a general advice verbally, you
Hmm.
can just validate that person's recommendation by saying that's a good idea. That's a
Okay, that's
great
a good
idea.
idea. Okay,
Yeah,
great idea.
and then you can say that I have a good feeling about this idea. So obviously in business everything is unpredictable. You do not know what product or service is going to be a hit and what
Mhm.
product or service is going to be a flop, because it all depends upon the service that is delivered and how the person running that business executes that
Okay.
delivery, right? But you
Mhm.
can always encourage another person by saying I have a good feeling about this idea,
Oh, I see. And
right?
I'm going to give a second situation, like suppose if someone look like bitter, like about a guy and like boys and girls. So how to give a
Hmm.
compliment like you look like so beautiful, gorgeous. I mean, if I try to
Okay.
express with anyone, so how do I say?
So in everyday language, usually most people say looking good,
Okay.
right? So a friend comes to you, friend visits you after a long time, and he's looking fit and healthy. So you can
Okay.
always say looking good, right? So if
Okay.
he's well
Mm-hmm.
dressed as in his hair is well put together, his clothes are neatly ironed, you can say
Mm-hmm.
looking sharp. By
Okay.
sharp mean as in perfect, like perfectly immaculate. Nothing is out
Okay.
of place, right? So that's how people use the word sharp. Looking
Okay.
good, looking healthy. Yeah,
Okay.
you look great. These are general words in everyday language, simple
Okay.
words that you
Oh,
can
I
use.
see. Why I'm asking, ma'am, because tomorrow I'm going to
Hmm.
meet with someone, so that's why reason I'm trying to
Okay.
learn some words like how to say that in
Okay.
my front, in my friend, in front of like I'm going to meet
Okay.
friend circle, so that's why I'm thinking like
Okay.
just learn some word and try to say like after a long
Okay.
time you're looking
Yes.
healthy and like
Yes, yes.
yes,
Because if you suddenly start using a big fancy word, they might feel a little awkward. That is he
right,
making fun of me? So you want to keep it simple. Keep your compliments simple so that they look genuine.
yeah. So that's why I
Hmm.
was talking. I was discussing with you
Okay.
how to like make a sentence and easy way to understanding like good, smart, beautiful, and gorgeous. So now I
Hmm.
clear my problem. I'm
Hmm.
understanding whatever you're talking about. So thank you.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's always good to talk whenever there is a doubt. Always have a discussion with somebody, clears up your doubt.
Yes, right, right, right.
Hmm. Okay. So, Shahabuddin, can you tell me quickly what do you do? I know that you joined Clapping Go. I know you're from Mumbai, but do you work or do you study?
No, actually, already I done my study in 2017. I'm a graduate person. Then in this day, I'm supporting my father business and beside
Hmm.
searching a job. We can call to
Oh,
like as a back office calling procedure. But if I talk about my intention, like I want to work with any company, MNC company like airline and hotel industry because I did a diploma
okay.
course. So that's why reason. Beside, I'm searching where is interview going on.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, when you
and
say airline, that means you want to work in cabin crew, or
no, no,
is there any kind of other kind of job? Yeah.
I want to work in a ground staff, not cabin crew, because
Okay.
cabin
Ground
crew
staff.
is like different part of like
Do you want to move on to the session document? or do you want to have a general discussion?
Like general discussion, ma'am, because already we have a 7 minute left. So please tell me, like how do we develop a self, like if I talk about personality development, especially English, in this day people are pursuing English language. So how do we consume, how do we learn very easy way to like build a confidence and destroy hesitation and learn some advanced, some like at least basic we have to clear. So how do we learn, in your opinion? Please tell me
Okay.
your opinion.
So when we say basic, there are different aspects, right? To get good in a language, you need to
Okay.
be able to listen to it. That is a component that most people are able to do very easily, right?
Okay.
Thanks to YouTube and the internet, you can keep watching English videos all day long if you have the time, right? So that's one thing that everybody is doing. The tougher things to do now, you need to keep revising the basic concepts of grammar. The most basic concept and the essential concept are tenses. When it comes to parts of speech, I think verbs are very, very important. Verbs, subject verb agreement is very important because that is not typically taught in all schools. And even if it's taught, most people tend to forget. So you might want to look up subject verb agreement, that for a singular person, the verbs are different. And most people, the biggest challenge is verb conjugation. So verb, the format of a verb, the form of a verb tends to change with tense. So irregular verbs are called irregular verbs, like I eat, I ate, she has already eaten. So people get really confused. So there are, you might want to Google a list of. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear, ma'am.
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay. So you might want to Google a list of popular irregular verbs. And keep that list somewhere handy so that you can keep adding other words to that list.
Okay. So, ma'am, I have one, sorry for interrupt. Like,
no problem.
Suppose we don't have an environment, like totally we don't have any partner environment surrounding, nothing. We are just alone here. We can access only for internet. So how do we, grab, how do we improve communications like English language? Because surrounding is very important. I know that.
So if you have access to internet, you can learn English online for free. Everything is available online for free. So I was in the middle of saying that listening is one thing that is taken care of, right? So you need to listen to something in English every day. Second thing, you need to revise and re-revise tenses, verbs, prepositions, these 2-3 things, and subject verb agreement, these 4 things again and again, right? And you can even test yourself on these concepts. There are a couple of websites. Right now, I can think of only one name. There's a website called EnglishTestsOnline.com. English tests with an S online.com. So you can even test yourself here, but this is just one of many websites. You need to just Google, take a free grammar test, and lots of websites will come up. So navigating them might be a challenge. I think this website is very well organized. That's why I keep this at the back of my mind. So if somebody asks for a suggestion, I can recommend them. So you need to test yourself every day. You can play vocabulary games. So when you learn a new word, you need to focus on its pronunciation. You need to focus on the word meaning, its pronunciation. And then you need to look at example sentences to understand the context. How is that word used? So normally most words, many words, they usually have 3 to 4 different situations, practical situations where they are typically used. So you need to understand that. I have understood that as a writer. Before joining Clapping Go, I was primarily working as a writer. So I had to be very careful about what claim I'm making while writing. I used to write marketing material. So I needed to make sure that I don't make any false promises on behalf of the person who's selling a service. So I always had dictionary.com open in front of me to check that whatever I'm writing, it does not have any other meaning, or if the meaning is clear.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Mm-hmm.
website would often open up other words. It has also a thesaurus page where you can get different words. So you need to, when you learn vocabulary, sorry for confusing you, I took the long route to explain. When you need a new word, you need to
Okay.
actually frame a sentence on the spot. If you
Mm-hmm.
can't frame a sentence, you need to look at example sentences and frame a similar type of sentence with some changes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So
Yes.
in a way, you are actually telling your brain that this is a
Mm-hmm.
new word. I'm trying to use it. I'm trying to describe a situation.
Okay.
So that, so basically whatever you're learning, you need to use it in some capacity through some kind of exercise.
Okay. There's
And
some
writing
exercise.
is the most underestimated and ignored activity.
Okay.
But if you start writing, so maybe
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, if you maintain a, I'm just giving an example. There are many activities you can try, but let's say before going to bed, you try
Mm-hmm.
and describe your day in English,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
right? Or maybe
Yeah.
you write two things that I'm grateful for. So most people say that you should maintain a gratitude journal to keep your
Mm-hmm.
mind positive. So if you
Okay.
say that 3 things I'm grateful for today, and you write
Mm-hmm.
that in English, right? So you're
Yeah.
expressing something that you strongly believe in English.
Okay.
Writing really helps you to organize your thoughts. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people who don't write as much, when they talk, they are
Mm-hmm.
not able to organize their thoughts. So they get many thoughts at the same time and they
Okay.
start fumbling because they do not know what they want to say first.
Mm-hmm.
Writing
Yes,
helps
right.
you make a decision because it gives you some patience. Your hand doesn't work as fast as your brain. So you have
Right.
to actually choose what I'm going to say first, what am I going to say second, and you
Mm-hmm.
get that kind of awareness while talking if you make
Okay.
writing a habit. So I don't want to confuse you. I think you have booked a session with me tomorrow as well. We can continue this discussion. If you want any concrete activities, I can
Mm-hmm.
recommend them. But
Okay.
on a day-to-day basis, I don't know what you're doing, but if you're learning a new word, you need
Mm-hmm.
to create sentences with it. If
Okay.
you're learning 5 new words, you need to make sure all those 5 words are related so that you can create 5 interrelated sentences with them.
Okay.
And you are basically trying to practically apply what you're learning,
Oh, I
right?
see.
So for
Yeah, that
instance, if
is.
you learn past tense, you need to describe what happened yesterday in past tense to remember
Okay.
what past tense means.
Mhm. Yes, yes, right, right.
So if
So
you're learning
repeat again.
prepositions, yeah.
Yeah,
If you're
yeah,
learning
repeat.
prepositions of time, yeah,
Okay. Uh-huh.
you need to be able to define date, month, year, something that is personal to you using prepositions of time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah,
Mhm.
sorry, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I was talking about like vocabulary and daily routine, whatever you learn. So just revise before bed, just revise yourself, make a sentence, make a story. And
Mm.
if we interest, then write down some general, then again you remember forever, because writing and revising, we can see it's very, very important to your daily routine, I think. Okay, so this
Yes.
is good
So
way
you
to
will
like
get
learn.
comfortable using those words, basically. The idea of playing around with words, you will mentally
Mhm.
start feeling comfortable with them. So when you speak them
Okay.
out loud, you will not feel awkward. You will not, it will
Oh, I.
not feel unnatural. So right
Yeah.
now, on the basis of how you're talking, I can see that it
Mhm.
feels like speaking in English is a little unnatural for you. This is not your first language. So you have to work
Okay.
hard. You have to,
Yeah.
you are speaking carefully, right?
Yeah. Right.
So you will be able to relax a little more if you start
Okay.
playing with
Mhm.
whatever you are learning, if you start experimenting with whatever you're learning. I think the
Mhm.
clapping goes session note vocabulary is very, very useful
Okay.
because they mention a list of words that is related to the session topic. So
Mhm.
irrespective of the fact whether you discuss the session topic with the speaker or not, you can have
Mhm.
general discussions. But always
Okay.
make sure to go through the vocabulary section, and then you don't have to
Okay.
memorize every word. For instance, if we have a crime related theme and you think
Mhm.
that you don't need to know all those terms, you can ignore them. But some
Okay.
general words like travel related words food related vocabulary. If you think this is something that you might like to use in general conversation, then it's better to learn them. Better to learn their pronunciation